The stars above you are not strangers, because the atoms inside your body were born in ancient explosions long before your name ever existed. Your soul carries echoes of collapsing galaxies, silent nebulae, and the endless motion of a universe that has never truly stopped creating. You are literally a part of the universe. And, everything you do echoes on for eternity. And, your memory and all of those things will live on long after you've passed away. And, you're just connected to everything. And that's a beautiful mindset to have because, if you don't feel like you're connected to anything and you don't believe in any higher power or anything like that, then death would just be this cold, scary, alone thing, But you're actually becoming, as soon as you're born, you're a part of this ecosystem and this Milky Way. Every breath you take, pretty much, it's borrowed from the same world that feeds the oceans, bends the trees, and whispers through the mountains at night. And there are moments in life when your spirit feels lost, but even lost stars still belong to the sky they came from. The universe placed storms inside your life not to destroy you, but to reveal how much strength was already hidden within your soul. Somewhere deep inside your heart lives ancient energy older than nations, older than history, and older than human memory itself. The earth beneath your feet is not separate from you, because one day your body will return to the same soil that gave life to you. And I really think that's a beautiful thing that we, our bodies, return to the earth and return to the soil that's connected to the trees that are given life by, the what we breathe out, and you're a part of that again. And every living thing returns to the earth, and it's beautiful. Every sunrise is proof that darkness was never. It's not something that was meant to last forever. No matter how endless it once felt, the darkness, it's gonna end one day, and the sun will start shining again, and your hope will be restored. You just have to believe that, and you have to hang on to hope when you're in those dark times. And your spirit is put together from fragments of time and gravity and light and the invisible force that keeps existence moving forward. Even in your weakest moments, the universe still recognizes you as one of its own creations. There's something sacred about surviving pain while still choosing to love the world around you. The soul remembers things that the mind cannot explain, like why certain songs heal you or why the night sky sometimes feels like home. You know, long before we even gave names to stars, the universe was already writing stories inside the fabric of existence itself. And you're not placed here on this earth to remain small or silent or afraid of becoming who you truly are, Embrace change, embrace the things that you go through, We all go through changes, and we all go through things that, they put us through our paces, but we become stronger, And when we go through those things, it's going to change you. And, think about this. Pressure itself creates diamonds hidden deep within the darkness of the earth, So the universe is going to polish you like a diamond. And one day, you'll be rough around the edges, and then one day you'll go through all these things and all these experiences and learn all these lessons, and you'll turn into a diamond. And in my opinion, you already are a diamond, and it doesn't rush that process. It never rushes rivers, it doesn't rush seasons or sunsets. And your healing and the things that you're going through were never meant to happen overnight either. Those things take time, and when we get through those things, we become better people, and we gain more wisdom, and we just become the person that we were meant to be. There are galaxies so distant their light has traveled billions of years just to touch your eyes for a single moment. Your soul carries the memory of survival every time you rise again after believing you had nothing left to give. And some people spend their whole lives searching for meaning, never realizing they were already a part of something infinite from the very beginning. And, you know, you are a part of something infinite. And just believe that and hang on to hope. And just realize you are actually a part of something else. Even when you don't feel like you are. Like, there's so many times in my life where I felt alone or didn't think my life really mattered that much, but when I started looking at it this way, I'm like, oh my god, every single living thing is a part of that infinite expanse that is the universe. And it's really important to hold on to that. And, you know, the same universe that creates black holes also creates flowers blooming through the cracks and broken sidewalks. You know? And yeah, of course, if you go through some pain and stuff like that, you know, there's going to be some scars and stuff, but you managed to survive those things, so you know you're doing good. And every heartbeat inside your chest is a reminder that existence itself chose to keep moving through you. You know, the stars burn for millions of years in complete darkness, and still they continue shining without asking permission. You know, and your soul is never designed to carry fear forever, because even winter eventually releases the earth back to spring. You know, and there's beauty in realizing you are both impossibly small and deeply connected to everything around you at the same time. And, you know, that connectedness really, it kind of restored my hope and gave me like a beautiful outlook on the end of existence itself. And, you know, here's to hoping that there's an afterlife with video games, because I would love to play games with my brother for eternity. But yeah, you're a part of something bigger. So just hang on to your hope, and you know, just know that the energy inside you cannot truly disappear, because nature transforms everything instead of destroying it completely. And my dad one time said, you know, like, energy cannot be created or destroyed, so that what is within you and what animates your body is infinite. In the universe, it doesn't measure you by your worth by money or status or perfection, but by the simple fact that you existed at all. So yeah, you know, your existence is a magical thing. It's a freaking miracle. That's pretty much all I got for this one. I really do appreciate all the support. You guys have made this such an amazing experience. As always, hang on to hope, and I will see you in the next one.